Hello, my name is Miles Thompson, and I am here with my partner, Danny Lee. And we are here to talk about Brazilian independence. It all started in 1807 when King João fled Portugal. He fled his kingdom for a good reason. The French king, Napoleon Bonaparte, he came and invaded the country. So he fled by boat and he wound it up on a journey. He ended up in Brazil. Because he liked the colony so much, he decided to claim it for Portugal. And from there, while Napoleon was still invaded, he ran his kingdom from his new capital, Rio de Janeiro.
Thank you, Miles. King João made various improvements to life in Rio de Janeiro. He transformed Rio into an imperial city. He created a printing press, schools, commerce with England, public libraries, and botanical gardens. All that was mentioned before and the following date are all causes of the Brazilian independence movement. In 1815, King João made Brazil ascend to the status of a kingdom, just like Portugal, rather than remain a colony. This meant Brazil was equal in power as Portugal. Brazil upgraded to a country with less restrictions imposed by Portugal. With the freedom of trade, Brazil prospered.
Now in 1820, finally, Napoleon was defeated. And King João, he made his way back from Brazil to Portugal. He left his son Pedro I in charge. Later on, Pedro led the independence of Brazil. When Portugal stopped getting the goods that they needed from Brazil, they went to war, which is why the Brazil versus Portugal is up. When the Portuguese sent troops, the Brazil fought back. And in result of this fight, they obviously won, which is why you have Brazilian Independence Day on September 7th.
Everything prior to 1822 were the causes of the Brazilian independence movement, but everything afterward were the effects. In 1826, King João died. The people raged about how Pedro I, inheriting the throne, would put Brazil back into its position as a colony of Portugal. The opposition to Pedro led Pedro to leave Brazil and only govern Portugal, leaving Brazil to his young son, Pedro II. In 1840, Pedro II began to rule on his own. Also in 1840, coffee became the new cash crop for Brazil. It was 40% of the exports. The booming production of Brazil was due to coffee and extensive slave labor.
Now, in 1850, Pedro II decided to become an enlightened man. He decided to do a lot of things out of sympathy. He decided to free a lot of people, especially the younger group.